I'm going to try and do this one-handed. This is a JT Tactical Ultimate Jig. I did a lot of reading up on it. The reason why I got it is you can do 3 different types of lowers. You can do your 15, 9, and AR-10. 10, AR-15, I don't have a 9. Well, some of the negative parts of this, say for instance, this plunger right here that goes in the back of the AR-10, it is true, once you get that wrench down, you cannot get it out. However, common sense, you just stick it in there and turn it, get it straight, and then you just slowly start tightening these bolts. And then slowly turning that thing out as you tighten, and then eventually it's going to be straight, and it'll be tightened down, and you'll be able to get this thing out, and you won't have a problem. One thing I came up, just got done with an AR-10. It worked amazing. The gun fires great. Everything was perfectly straight. Just a little bit of common sense and knowing what you're doing. You probably better if you're not a wrencher, you don't know anything about tools or have any kind of mechanical common sense, this is probably not the jig for you. Okay, the AR-15. I'm just starting this one. I'm loading it up today. Well, I found another issue. I put it in and I set it up, I put it in, put the top on, and I just could not get this to sit straight. It was even off one side or the other. It just wouldn't work and it would shift. Well, what I did was I took this thing and I laid it down where it's supposed to go, and it would actually rock. It rocked back and forth. It did it on both of them. What I did is I took a grinder and I just enough just to get the color off of these, because where they machined this hole out on this particular jig, it left a little bit of a high spot. So that thing would sit there and rock in there, and it just wouldn't stay. So I just, like I said, I ground those down a little bit, and I put it back together, and it's snug as a bug in a rug and perfectly straight. So I just took it apart to show you guys. But like I said, there's been a lot of negative things said about this jig. You know, it's not a jig for a beginner. However, you have a little bit of common sense, know what you're doing. It works amazing. Thank you.